Hi. I heard about this coming out from the devs not too long ago. Probably a week or so. They warned me that the Xbox Showcase would be an interesting time as a fan of F.I.S.T. Forged in Shadow Torch, a somewhat divisive 2.5D metroidvania by the sound of it. I know I had a couple of gripes with one of the combo things for one of the achievements, but otherwise I thought it was a really good game. There's a follow-up game set in the same universe. I don't know anything about it. The devs or the press or PR people were deliberately vague as to the genre of the game or anything like that. All I know is that it's called Zoopunk and it's set in the same universe and it features the same kind of spark MacGuffin thing from the first game. So there's a trailer. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna see what it's about because I know nothing, Jon Snow.
Ray ventured into OG's territory alone. You sure you thought this through?
Thinking is your job.
Different
Doing
rabbit?
is mine.
TI Games. I've always called it that. I don't know whether it's TI Games. Right. It's pretty, because it's Unreal.
Yeah, a few bumps along the way.
They've upped their animation game.
But I got it.
You really fixing the gamble with it?
1 for 5. It's worth a shot.
Free gameplay.
Wrong. I'm counting on it.
Woohoo! Nice. Yoink.
It's mine now. Finish him.
Finish him. Oh. Oh. We've gone 3D, have we? Interesting. Are we going action combat or are we going Souls-like? I'm not seeing a stamina bar, so I'm guessing character action? Clunk.
Keep it back.
Still got some of that slight texture popping that you get from Unreal, but this isn't out for a while, so got some boss fights.
Walked right in himself, huh?
Nice.
It's all yours now, boss.
Good work. Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
Oh, it's the Infinity Stones.
What?
Huh?
Ooh. Whoa. Nice landing.
Right on time.
Co-op?
Miss me?
Not co-op, but character switching. Interesting. It looks very fluid. Zoopunk. Oh, there was yet more. Nice cloth physics.
Gotta hand it to you this time, Ray.
If Tron hadn't planned ahead and sent us as backup, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look.
All accounted for. What's next?
It's time to save. Torch City.
So we have got open world. Pick which character you want to play as. One of which is a hedgehog, which that's not a hedgehog. That's got a tail. Hedgehogs don't have tails. It's something else that looks like Sonic. Nice. Xbox on PC. No release date or anything yet, but that looks rather interesting. Obviously, I, as a fan of Forged in Shadow Torch, would have liked another Metroidvania, because it wasn't the... It wasn't the setting so much that I liked as the exploration. Does that make sense? I didn't like the first game because of Torch City. You know, it could have been any location. It was the exploration, it was the fluidity of combat, it was... You know, I didn't play it for the narrative, let's be honest. Because there were very few Metroidvanias that pull off narrative particularly well, and Forged in Shadow Torch had some localization issues. That being said, as much as I was kind of hoping that this would be a sequel in the same vein, it nevertheless looks quite good. You know, I do like my character action games. I like my Souls-likes. I like my third person. And if they can keep up the kind of action that they had in the first game, but in 3D, which it looks like they're doing, to be fair, you know, a lot of the kind of moves are reminiscent of the first game. But the thing about a full 3D character action game like this, that was a finisher, is that it's much more ambitious. You know, when you are locked to a 2D plane, even if it's a 2.5D game, you are working within a set of limitations which a smaller studio can more easily do. This, obviously, for full 3D, this has clearly got higher budgets. Don't know why this is stammering a bit. Is it because it's on 4K? I don't know. Oh, it's not on 4K anymore. It still looks like it's got some of the kind of typical UE problems. You know, the kind of texture pop in from low resolution to high resolution assets, which you'd hope would happen behind the scenes, but sometimes happens on camera with fast cuts. But again, in terms of, hey, look, you guys who played this Forged in Shadow Torch, you remember us? We're making a new game, and this time it's in 3D, but it's set in the same place. And if this is a character action game with 3D Metroidvania elements, sweet. You know, I'd be well up for playing that. People have got this idea in their head. Not many people, admittedly, because I do keep on saying this, but you know, they look at my website, they look at my Metroidvania tier list. It's like, where's Metroid Prime on this list? Where's XYZ 3D Metroidvania? It's like, they're not on my tier list. So do you not think 3D Metroidvanias are Metroidvanias? It's like, no, I'm fully aware that 3D Metroidvanias are just as Metroidvania as 2D Metroidvanias. You know, if they are ability gated, if they're about combat and exploration, if they have a world map that is ideally all linked together but sometimes hub based, you know, I'm just as happy to say, yeah, that's a Metroidvania, just because it's not on a 2D plane. It's like with Zelda games. Zelda games are top-down Metroidvanias, as far as I'm concerned. Top-down dungeon-based Metroidvanias, where items that you get in a dungeon help you complete the dungeon and also help you get to other places in the world, i.e. they're item-gated. People don't like this though. Some people, purists, will say, Metroidvanias, they've got to be 2D. Which kind of implies that 2.5D Metroidvanias aren't Metroidvanias, which is dumb. But that's purism for you. So anyway, my point was, I don't exclude 3D games from the Metroidvania space. Lots of people will. I don't. I don't map them, because it's much harder to map a 3D game, obviously. But that's not why they're not on the list. It's because a lot of them there's so many 2D ones, and the 3D ones that I have played are so long ago now. You know, I played the entirety of the Metroid Prime series, and I'm looking forward to Prime 4. I've heard nothing about it yet. I've seen that some people aren't happy, because apparently there's a character in it that talks or something. I don't know. I'm not following the controversy, because I don't give a shit. I am more than able to make up my own mind about any given title. And this looks decent to me. I'd have to get my hands on it to say whether it looks good or whether it plays good, realistically. But in terms of what does it do that interests me, I like character action games. So this looks right up my street. You know, it will have some familiarity, I'm sure, because of being set in the same universe, the same setting as Forged in Shadow Touch. It's definitely got some of that same humour, which I appreciate. We can play as a rhino, which, you know, has got to be good. Big rhino with a great sword. There's something really odd about his lips, mind you. Bit too human. Possibly they needed to do that so that they could lip sync it and make it not look weird. But the character designs look cool. The combat looks fun. Yeah, looking forward to seeing where they go with this. And as I said, we don't have any details at all about when it's coming out as far as I'm aware. But it looks really fun. So, obviously, if you are not a fan of anthropomorphic animals, then this is probably going to do nothing for you in the same way that Forged in Shadow Touch probably did nothing for you. But while I'm not the world's biggest fan of them, if I'm honest, I can deal with it if it's a good game. Is this the same guy from the first game? Could be. He looks... Yeah, see, those lips look weird. But I think it is just because of the fact that they wanted to lip sync it. Yeah, I don't know why we're getting weird frame rate issues. It's probably I'm probably it's not able to buffer 4K. God knows what's wrong with my internet connection. But yeah, this looks good. I will be waiting patiently, or perhaps impatiently, we shall see, for more details. But yeah. Good stuff. Let me just check two things. Okay, there's definitely no kind of release information available. This is an Xbox partner preview, and I do not see a Steam listing for it. Now that could mean that it is only coming to the Xbox PC experience. So that's unfortunate. You know, maybe it's only been announced a couple of hours ago, so maybe a store listing on Steam hasn't arrived yet. So yeah, we shall see. You know, I'm hoping that it won't just be an Xbox exclusive, because if it is, there's a load of people that aren't going to play it, and that's not going to help you. I'm assuming because they're Xbox partners that, just like Epic Game Store partnerships, Microsoft might have helped fund it. I don't know. But yeah, it looks cool, and I will play it if it's on Steam. Is what this boils down to. I'm not supporting Microsoft's Game Pass for its shitty price rises and all of that kind of jazz. I'm very unhappy with Microsoft at the moment. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That is my reaction to the Zoopunk announcement. Very much looking forward to it, if it comes out on a platform that I can play on. Have a great day, folks. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing? Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.